In 2009, myself and another volunteer from Sioux Empire Pit Bull Rescue traveled to St. Louis, where we helped care for 500 pit bulls that were seized from the fighting ring, called the MO500. On our second trip, we made a decision to pull 4 dogs from the shelter at that time, and Tonka happened to be one of the ones that was picked, formerly known as Jeff.
I came across Sully on Pet Finder, I think, and called, and then I came to the house and it was like on the first day. So
Rachel let us know that they'd had this big raid and had dogs to adopt and wondered if we could foster any, and we were kind of looking for a puppy at the time, and so we said, Rachel, if there's a puppy down there, we might be interested. So she went down there and worked, I think, a week or so, her and a couple others from Sioux Falls, and found this puppy. So then they brought her up, we went to a meet and greet. I can't remember what dog, we had another dog, and we went out to a meet and greet, and somebody had brought a puppy up from St. Louis.
Yes.
So we picked her up in Sioux Falls and decided, yeah, she just needed to come home with us.
And she's been with us ever since.
he is, I mean, he has his own personality. Total personality. He's like, I think they always call pit bull a Velcro dog, and that's what he is. He doesn't leave my side. If I'm gone, he paces. So he gets that way too with the kids and with my husband. So, but mostly with me. Otherwise, he's just always, has to be around us. So if I'm upstairs, they're upstairs. If we're downstairs, they're downstairs. So they're always with us.
He's lazy. Kind of a girly dog. Doesn't like long grass. Doesn't like cold. Doesn't like rain. He just likes to lay down and be comfy.
In a bed all of the time.
Yeah, in a bed or in the sun.
Somebody will walk in the door and he won't even pick up his head.
Her personality is like no other dog I've ever had.
I don't want kisses. I don't want kisses. You know, she might just all of a sudden decide, oh, I'm gonna pull that blanket off the chair and take it across the room with it. Or most of the time, from noon till 4, she's in the chair with Owen sleeping. They're both in the chair sleeping.
He was actually quarantined and considered a red line dog when they invaded the property because he was so scared they had to chase him into a bathroom with a fire extinguisher. So a judge actually had to grant the Missouri Humane Society permission to release him because he was deemed so unadoptable. So we really were, questioning. We watched his eval videos and weren't quite sure what we were getting, obviously, when you're pulling a dog out of a shelter like that. And yeah, he just walked right in and was like he was always at home, and very smooth transition.
If you say you have a pit bull, it's like, oh, yeah. Well, my mom, like when I wanted to adopt Sully, the first thing she's like, what a horrible person, mother, I can't believe you're gonna have him around my grandkids, and and she cried when she saw him for the first time, and then now she's like, well, grandma. So, and that's what it's like, it's just, changing people's minds.
I mean, she'll play with our 2 dogs, but it doesn't bother her a bit to be in the house here by herself. People dog, she wants to be right with you all the time.
All the time. Yeah. Oh, it's been a ball. It's been great. It's been a lot of fun.
And a challenge.
Quite a challenge, yes. And the kids,
Kids can do anything with her.
anything.
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 Obviously, it's special to have an alumni from a fighting ring. They have gone through so much more than your normal dog, and it's just always special to be able to share that with people. We have lots of family and friends that love him as well, and anytime we can put a great breed ambassador out there, it's a great feeling.
Yeah. We kept track as far as every 6 months we send Rachel an email as far as how the progression is, if there's any issues with the fighting part of it, breeding part. No, she's been, as I said right here, just a fine, loving animal.
Oh, yes. She's a brat.
Well, she's a brat, but
She is a brat.
you got loving brats, don't you?
Personally, for myself, being in charge of a pit bull rescue, Tonka is, what we get up every morning to help and do a better job with. He inspires us to want to go help that next dog, and there's always another one that needs saving. So, you know, he's kind of the star coming from the worst possible case of a fighting ring and coming home and does so well with Iris and the cats and all of the fosters and the rescue dogs that come through. Yeah. He's just an absolute wonderful dog, and we didn't really have to do anything. He just came that way already prepackaged. So.